You know, the world is kind of stressful right now. Why don't we just take a break? Let's look at some cursed shirts on Temu. Hello and welcome to another episode of Soup Saturday. My name is Rick, and today we've got another soup for you. It's a little bit of a more simple kind of soup. We're just going with French onion today. Just a good old French onion. To be honest, I don't think I've ever really had French onion soup, especially not the Campbell's one. So we're gonna try it out and see how it is. Why does French onion soup even exist? Did someone just decide that they wanted to just drink an onion one day? Before we look at those shirts, we're gonna try a first bite of this soup. I don't know how to feel about the smell of French onion soup. I guess it just smells like what I would expect liquid onion to smell like. Is this just onion? Don't shoot, I'm white. Boy, are we starting off strong with this shirt. The amount of really racist shirts that I see on Temu is astounding. How much, racism there is with these t-shirts. It's a little concerning that there's this many of them, and that shirts like this even exist, because who is buying this other than Kanye? Racism aside, it's a clean looking shirt. The design isn't terrible. You just have the, pretty standard block text with just a little PNG image of a guy. Not a terrible shirt. The don't shoot I'm white part, who's gonna buy this and wear it and not get shot for wearing it? This is just a really wild shirt to wear, no matter who you are. Next up we have Steve Beef is calling. So people that are learning CGI and making these 3D models, I have a question for you. Why do you keep making them with these realistic looking eyes like this meat? And can you please stop? Who is buying a shirt with a slab of meat on it that just is of them getting a FaceTime call from this meat? How is he using the phone to even FaceTime? He doesn't have arms. This doesn't feel like an accurate design. I don't really understand where this shirt would even come into play. Like, imagine going into work one day and your coworker just has a FaceTime, shirt of Steve Beef calling. Steve Beef, more like Steve Teeth. Oh boy, time to drink some more onion. I feel like I should just drink this with a straw at this point, to be honest. Next, we just have this lady eating ice cream. This is a weird genre? I don't really know what to call it. There's this weird genre that I found on Temu where there's a bunch of shirts of just old women eating ice cream. I can only assume that it's, something weird is going on with it. Why are there so many of them? We got this one where this old lady is just absolutely covered in ice cream, mowing it down in front of what looks like the Japanese flag or whatever the rays behind it. But why? Who just wants a picture of a random old lady eating ice cream on their shirt? I don't understand the appeal. I don't like old people. Here we have the one with the moon with 3 old ladies. Again, why are there so many photos just of old women? This one is so much more cursed than the other ones. There's 3 of her. She's absolutely covered in ice cream. She's got it dripping off of her head. These Temu shirts are terrible. Are these stock photos? Whose grandma is going into a stock photo studio and just modeling for these photos? These are so cursed. Why are we covering her in ice cream too? Take a sweet old lady, just absolutely cover her in ice cream? You guys are sick. What are you doing over there, Temu? So, first impressions, it's not terrible. I'm pretty sure this is just straight onion, though. Onion and water. I will say it definitely tastes better than it smells. Again, so we've got old lady eating ice cream in a pink sweater. This shirt's not as bad as the other one, but she's absolutely gripping that ice cream with 2 hands. This is crazy. Moving away from the old ladies for a sec, we have this shirt of a possum that says, I eat drywall. This is another shirt, hate it or like it, I think it's another fire shirt. Imagine just showing up to work wearing a shirt that says, I eat drywall with a screaming possum on it. Nobody is going to question you. Everybody's going to be scared of you and respect you. How many people do you know that eat drywall? Probably not a lot. Imagine just walking into the room, flexing on everybody that you eat drywall. Imagine the power you'd have if you just assert your dominance over everybody by just saying that you eat drywall. Is that lightning? It's even got lightning on it. Lightning makes everything tougher. Also, counterpoint, get this shirt, cut off the sleeves. This is a perfect shirt to go to the gym in. I've like barely made a dent in any of this soup. Is it gross if I just drink it? Again, we have another one of her eating ice cream. What's up with this fetish of old women licking ice cream? This one's not even that bad, to be honest with you. But why is she looking at me like that? Why is grandma looking at me like that? I've definitely seen this meme floating around, so I think I've seen this image before. Who just gave this woman a popsicle and told her to just seductively stare at the camera? Because it's probably the same guy that's, taking all the other photos. Stock image for what? Stock images are so weird. Again, now she's got a second popsicle. One wasn't enough. It's definitely it's the same woman, so it's a set. It's got to be a set of just stock photos. I need to know what context these stock photos are for and what they were just taken. Why are we taking all these pictures of the old women eating ice cream? This is so weird. I can't believe they got this woman double fisting it though. One popsicle in each hand. She's even just got like just a little tongue out. She's just licking the tip. She's not actually eating it. There's a difference between this woman and the other one. This woman, she's just giving it a little lick. The other ones, they let it melt and it's literally just dripping the entire ice cream everywhere and making a mess. At least this woman should be a little more classy about it. She's just hinting whatever. The other women, absolutely covered in that ice cream. We have the potato pooping out French fries. Honestly, this one, I don't know how to explain. It's pretty self-explanatory. Potato pooping out French fries. This feels like a shirt that you'd see just like a 5-year-old at a grocery store wearing because they thought, it was funny, poop humor, whatever. It comes in adult sizes, so I hope there's no adults that are wearing this out in public. If I wore a shirt of a potato pooping out French fries in public, just put me out. Just take me out to out behind the shed and just like, why is there so much poop humor? Why is like the poop emoji is a thing? And that became popular for merchandising, I'm guessing mostly from the Emoji Movie. But why do we have to make so many poop jokes about things? Why does the potato need to poop French fries out? Is this where French fries come from? Because I don't want French fries ever again. This image will probably haunt me every time I eat French fries from now on, to be honest with you. Time to eat some more soup. It's mostly goo. I got that dog in me. I'm guessing that this is a Costco hot dog. I've never been to a Costco. Don't even know where their one is. Are they really $1.50? For some reason, just for the price of that, feels cheap. Mostly just because everything else in the world is so expensive right now. But $1.50 is not bad. Unironically, as someone who, has never been to Costco, this is kind of a funny shirt. It's pretty simple. You got the dog, you got the meme. It's funny. It's a good t-shirt. I would get this. I don't care about hot dogs, to be honest with you. Haven't had one in probably 10 years. Their hot dogs are gross. Funny shirt though. Got that dog in me. It's different. It's not just another picture of someone's, chihuahua. I think this is hilarious. Unless dog in me means like in me, you know what I mean? Then I don't like the shirt as much. I want to count the wrinkles on your stink star. I have so many questions. Why was this made? Who is wearing this? Where can I get one? I'm just kidding. You can get it from Temu. The word stink star is a horrible term that I never want to hear again. This is on par with when I heard the word fart box. Also, you want to count the wrinkles. So you just want to sit like an inch away from somebody's butthole like this and just count the wrinkles. For what? Is that just like a fetish that people have? You just want to count it? Is there a certain number that's good? Is more good or is less good for that count? Also, does it have to stink? This is going to be the last shirt that we look at. We have The Rock posing in booty shorts. This shirt just pains me to look at. I had to see it, so all of you have to see it. It looks like they whitewashed him and just made The Rock way more pale in this photo. I thought he was The Rock. Why he got so much cake? That doesn't seem like Rock to me. That seems juicy. But I think that's going to be it for shirts. After that one, I don't want to look at anymore. Let's talk about the soup. So, you know, French onion soup. There's not a whole lot to it. Do you guys like when I take bites of my food mid-sentence? It's not a terrible soup. It's a little more on the bland side. It does taste like onion, but that's kind of all it's in it. Beef stock, onions, dried onions, water, potato starch. So, you know, it's a little bit of a lighter soup. It's not anything crazy. It's, you know, handful of onions, some water, beef stock. It's not terrible. It smells a little weird, but not in a bad way. It just doesn't smell like how you'd expect. It just kind of smells like some weird, you know, liquid. It tastes pretty good. It's not something that I personally think I can eat the entire can of in one sitting. This is definitely one of those soups you kind of just have a little bit of and then, you know, move on with your day. So, like, we still have all this left. I'm probably not going to eat this whole thing in one sitting. It's definitely more of like a side soup. The flavor's not terrible. It's not overly salty. Giving it a final, you know, actual rating. In terms of soup, you know, in terms of the grand scheme of soup, I'm gonna give it like a 6. It's okay. It's not great to, you know, kind of just have on its own. I feel like it's missing something and like it should be eaten along with something. I don't know if it normally is. I'm gonna assume it is. But yeah, not a bad soup. The French onion's pretty good, but you just can't eat, you know, the entire thing because then it just feels weird. But now that we've all been cursed with those, you know, terrible Temu shirts, maybe find somebody that works at Temu and get them to stop making these. If anything, can we just stop making shirts with old women eating ice cream on them? That's all I want. If we get anything out of today's video, there's too many shirts of old women eating ice cream. That's it. 6 out of 10 on the soup. That's going to be about it. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a like and subscribe below. Check out some of the other ones we've got coming out. I'd like to say that it's been a pleasure. Some of these shirts just make me want to cry because I know that there's people buying them. My name is Rek, and this has been Soup Saturday. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to eat some more of this soup.